leaves are falling down. The days are getting shorter. And that can only mean one thing. Autumn is here! And we at Twinkl Kids TV are ready with crafts that will help you decorate your home in time for the spooky season. Today, we're making a crochet pumpkin. To start, let's gather everything we need for this activity. First, the star of the show, a crochet hook. Next, some frighteningly fluffy filling for our pumpkin, a wool needle, a cinnamon stick and ribbon for decoration, chunky wool, and some scissors. First, we start our work by using a knot. Wrap the end of the wool around 2 fingers to make an X shape, like this. Grab the intersection with 2 fingers of your right hand and flip them upside down. Then, pull on the strand closer to you. Tighten this loop gently and put it on your crochet hook. If you'd like to practice a few times, you can undo this knot by pulling both ends. Now, let's create the body of our pumpkin. Wrap your hook around your wool and use the pointy end to pull a new loop through. This stitch is called a chain, and we'll make 20 of these. Be careful to not make the loops too terrifyingly tight. Here it is, our first row of stitches finished. Well done! Let's turn it around and continue. Now we move on to the second row, which will repeat until the end. Each row will be made of 1 chain and 18 double crochet stitches. This first one might look confusing, but stick with it and you'll be the master of crafts very soon. Let's go! 1 chain done. Now to do our double crochet. Insert the hook into the second chain and pull wool from the other side of the work. Notice that you have 2 loops on your hook. Wrap the hook around some wool and pull it through again. Now through both loops. So, let's recap how to make a double crochet stitch. Step 1. Insert the hook into your next stitch. Step 2. Pull wool through from the other side. Step 3. With 2 loops on the hook, wrap it around some wool and pull through both loops. Continue with double crochets until the end of the row for a total of 18. This pumpkin is perfect for learning to crochet, as we'll hide all of the edges at the end. So don't worry if the rectangle is not perfectly even. Counting your stitches as you make them can help you to stay on track. The next row is exactly the same, but we're inserting our hook into double crochet stitches, not chains. Let's see what that looks like. First, a chain. Now for a double crochet. Insert the hook through 2 loops at the top of the work. Pull wool through, wrap around and pull through both loops until you're left with 1. Continue with double crochet stitches until the end of the row, like the last time. We'll continue adding rows exactly like this one until the rectangle is about twice as long as it is wide. Take your time, enjoy the process, and let's fast forward to the end. Amazing work! Now we have a big rectangle that we're going to turn into a pumpkin. Let's bring the beginning and the end of the rectangle together. We're going to learn our last crochet stitch, a slip stitch. This is used to easily join 2 pieces together. we'll insert our hook through 2 loops, one from the front and one from the back. Now, pull some wool from the other side, but this time, pull it all the way through. This is quick, isn't it? Let's do that until the end of this side, and we'll have a tube. Here comes the wool needle. It isn't sharp, but still, be careful with it. You can ask an adult to help you with this part. We're going to sew the bottom of the pumpkin closed. First, let's cut the wool, leaving a long tail. Undo the loop, then put the end of the thread through the needle. We're going to insert the needle through each row of the rectangle, going back and forth, and then pull it tightly to bring the edges together. To secure this, we put the needle through the bottom of the pumpkin, then back again. Insert it through the work and flip it inside out. Then, make a knot with the other tail. Done! Now it's time for the filling. Loosen it up in your hands and fill the pumpkin until it's around 3/4 full. Let's go back to the needle and thread a large piece of the wool. Secure it in one spot, then close the second edge of the cylinder, just like the last time. Pull tightly at the end. Last chance to add some more filling if you think it's needed. Tighten the wool, then wrap it along the edge of the pumpkin and stick the needle through the bottom of it, like this. Pull tightly as you go to create the ridges that will make our piece look just like a real pumpkin. Secure this by putting the needle through the middle of the pumpkin a couple of times and cut the wool. Now it's time to decorate. Let's try creating some fun twisty leaves. You can make them in the same way as the beginning of the pumpkin body. Make 1 row of chains and 1 row of double crochet stitches. Undo the loop and use the tail to secure to the top of the pumpkin. You can also just place a cinnamon stick in the middle and add a ribbon or a string of your choosing. And there we are! Make your pumpkin unique by playing around with colours and decoration. Add a face, or even some glitter. We hope you enjoy crafting this spooky project and come back for more, if you dare. Happy Halloween, everyone!